Okay, so I finally caved and did the thing that everybody else has been doing. I went to my local Target and was like, hey, do they have Super Mario Wonder? And they do. So I was playing the demo and I was like, yeah, let's see what they got. Here I was just trying to figure out who I should play. Obviously there's a lot more characters this time around, but I went with Toadette. Haven't really seen anything on her. I mean, it doesn't really change much. I know that the Yoshis and like Nabbit are, as I proclaimed it, baby mode or easy mode, to which you can't get damaged, but it also means none of the power-ups are like available to you, or you don't get any of the weird forms, like the elephant. So I wanted to get the full experience. I found out you could do badges. I thought I could select a blue and an orange, so I accidentally go from the high jump that I actually wanted to the blue extra coins when you defeat an enemy thing. But anyways, we're rolling, we're going. I'm just kind of moving around, getting familiar with the controls. I genuinely grew up with mostly like 3D Mario, even like Super Mario 64, even though that came out, what, like a year after I was born or something? Or a couple years before I was born, rather. 2D Mario is cool, I just never really had an affiliation for it or really like loved it as much as others had. So Wonder, I know, is definitely like a change to the formula after a long time, which is very much appreciated. But I wasn't super excited. I was like, this looks cool, this is great. Not my cup of tea. But here I am, trying it out. Elephant Toadette. What not to love, am I right? It's moving pretty good, actually. I was genuinely surprised by like the presentation and like how smooth the controls are feeling. Here comes the weird flower, the weed flower, as I was referring to it as, or the wonder flower. Yeah, so the first thing they do is like the weird pipes, the music changes, obviously. And in this zone, you can like get one of the wonder seeds. I believe each stage, at least from what I saw in the two that I do in this demo, there's 2 wonder seeds. One you get in the Wonder Flower world, and one you just get from beating the stage, as far as I can tell. I don't know if that's going to be how it is the whole time, but there's one right there. And that one's pretty easy, so that's a good way to start. I genuinely was like, I don't know if I'm going to take damage during this. At least this first level, I didn't get hit once. I stayed in the elephant form the whole time. I don't know if there's like a difficulty change you can do for this, but I get it's the beginning. I'm sure, kind of like with Super Mario 3D World, the stages get super harder, and there's like the Superstar mode or like Superstar map as well. Also, I do apologize for my cameraman. He got a little too excited and tired sometimes, so the angles are a little bit weird, but I'm sure editing you will take care of that. I hope. I don't know how well he's doing right now. Probably doing okay. Anyways, the second level, Scram Skedaddlers. I figured out the badge thing, so I was like, okay, I'm actually gonna try the Mega Jump, because I know this is something from like Super Mario Brothers 2. Like the one with the turnips where you can play like Mario, Luigi, Peach, and Toad. So I was like, that's cool that they brought that back, I'll take it. The only upgrade really available to me was the elephant, outside of like just regular mushroom. And those are the Skedaddlers. I found out you can destroy things with the trunk, like the yellow stuff, the barrels. And I was like, okay, let's do that then. Now I'm invincible because I just run and mash Y for the rest of the game. But this was fun. I actually was like, it's a simple thing, like people give Mario and like some Sonic games some flack for just holding right and running. But I genuinely was having fun. Oh, I figured out you could push, and I decided to kill that guy, so sucks for him. But it's like those little details, right? That's like fun. They're adding a lot of, what's it called? There's a lot more animations and expressions in these Mario games, which I love. That's something that I like about Odyssey so much. Like, Mario is such a little character in that he's so expressive. And they're doing that even with the enemies here, like the Skedaddlers. Alright, so Wonder Flower number 2. This was cool. I didn't expect this, and they had never shown this in any of the footage that they gave us so far, from what I remember. There's falling stars, and each flower you get resets your like superstar timer, so you're invincible basically. You just keep catching them, and you keep running, and it makes you faster. So I was able to catch this Skedaddler for the second Wonder Seed, which it went by fast, but genuinely, I would go back and play that level because I was like, that's super fun. Yeah, it's weird. Like I didn't expect to have a good time. The game is on my radar now as well. It's literally coming out like in a couple days. But what can you do? I mean, that's basically it. Elephant Toadette gave me a good trip. Gave me a good time. Phrasing.
He's buying.
Maybe. Okay, maybe I like it now.